Today's selection is Deco Purple Bundt Cake by Nappy Ma. Like, the link to the video will be the description below. Go inside class. So let's into this selection in 3, 2, 1.
Hey everyone, Nut Free Mama here. Today I'm going to show you how to make Dr. Pepper Bundt cake. Okay, let's start off with our ingredients. First you're going
to Deco Purple Bundt Cake. Deco Purple. Really? I Deco Purple Cake. Really? Okay.
to need chocolate cake mix. It says 16 to 21 ounces, but mine is 15.25. That's going to be fine. Then you need 3 eggs, 1 cup of Dr. Pepper, and a half a cup of butter, and you're going to melt that, and that's 1 stick. So that's everything you need for the cake. And then for the frosting, you need another 3rd cup of Dr. Pepper, another half cup of butter, and we are going to melt that again, so you don't have to worry about it being at room temperature. 6 tablespoons of cocoa powder, and then we're going to need 4 cups of powdered sugar, and that's all for the frosting. And then, of course, you need a Bundt pan. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to preheat my oven to 350, and I'm going to spray my Bundt pan generously with cooking spray. Alright, next I am going to melt my butter in a microwavable safe bowl, and then we're going to add our cake mix, eggs, and 1 cup of Dr. Pepper to that. Alright, that looks good to me. I just melted my butter, and then I added my cake mix and my Dr. Pepper to that, and beat it with an electric mixer just so the butter cooled off before I added the 3 eggs, and then I mixed it on medium with my electric mixer for about 2 minutes. And then I scraped down the sides with my spatula. So now I'm going to pour this into our prepared Bundt pan. Alright, my cake mix is poured in, and I just gave it a couple little shakes and hit it a couple times on the stove. Not too hard, you just want to get out any air bubbles. But now we are going to bake this for 50 to 60 minutes, but we are going to start checking it at 45 minutes. You just want a toothpick to come out clean when you insert it. Alright, my cake is out of the oven, and mine only took about 42 minutes to bake. I checked it because it just smelled like it was done, and my toothpick came out clean. So I will make those adjustments to check it maybe around 40 minutes. So next we are going to get busy on our frosting while our cake cools. So I'm bringing a 3rd cup of Dr. Pepper and my half cup of butter, and I'm going to put my 6 tablespoons of cocoa in there, and I'm going to bring that to a boil. Alright, my frosting here is boiling, so I am going to remove it from the heat, and I am going to add it to my 4 cups of powdered sugar and just stir that. If it's too thick, you can add more Dr. Pepper. Alright, I mixed mine with a spatula, and it was really thick, so I'm using an electric mixer, and it's still really thick. So I am going to add a little Dr. Pepper, maybe about a 1/4 of a cup, just to thin it out. Alright, that Dr. Pepper did the trick. My frosting is nice, and I mean, it's runny, but not too runny. So I am going to go ahead and invert my cake onto a cooling rack and let it cool, and then we'll drizzle this over top. Alright, my cake is inverted onto my cooling rack, and it was really easy. It came out really easy because I really greased that pan with my cooking spray. So like I said, we are going to let this cool before we add our frosting because we don't want it all just to drip right off. Alright, my cake has cooled down enough, so I just gave my frosting another stir because it set up a little bit, and I am going to just drizzle it over top of the cake. Alright, my frosting is drizzled on, and I have no idea why you need to make this much frosting. This is way too much. So I'm going to adjust my recipe down below. You could really get away with half of the frosting. I mean, look at that pulled up in there. And I still have that left over. So I am going to let this kind of set up, and I'll try to do something with that frosting. Maybe it will all go in, I don't know. And then we will see what taste tester thinks. Alright, my cake is all set up, and you can see that the frosting kind of hardens, and I just removed my excess frosting, and then I cut some for taste tester and my other son, and you can see how moist that cake is in the inside. Really, it just is so delicious. And you could do this cake with any kind of cola that you want. It doesn't have to be Dr. Pepper. Alright, I cut a piece for taste tester, so we'll see what he thinks. Hey.
I'm going to give this a nice.
Hey, taste tester.
Hi.
Have a little taste.
Okay.
I'm going to get a nice. You look good, so I'm going to get a nice 10 up 10. Yep, 10 up 10. Yep.
That's good.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
All right, everyone, come back and see us again. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
All right, like, subscribe.
Bye.
Bye.
There was Jacob Papa Bundt cake by Nappy Mom. Wait, really? I Jacob Papa Bundt cake? Really? You look good. You look good, so I get a 10 up 10. Yeah. The link to the video will be in the description below. Go and check out and drop a like if you like. And comment down below if you want to see more reaction like this one. And subscribe if you're new. And click the bell to be notified when I upload in a month. Bye.